Game.
Go. Good morning, fellow Batumbakalians. I know you don't know me, but I'm part of the class of 75 in your school. So yeah, what am I doing here and why am I here? I, I'm making a commencement speech in front of you in video. So yeah, we're kinda in the modern times right now, so the commencement speech is formed in the video. So yeah, so first of all, don't ask my age because I'm old. You know, I'm part of the class of 75 when I graduated high school. And I'm just the age of your parents right now. Yeah, look at my white hair so you can see it. So yeah, so what am I gonna talk about now in this commencement speech? I will talk about my past in your school and my life now. So yeah, how did I achieve all of this, like all of this? So I have inspiration. Every people has an inspiration, and I think that's the reason why they wake up in the morning and work and work and work, then go back home, think on still thinking of their inspiration. So yeah, what is my inspiration? Yeah, well, I really don't know what is it, but I think I just think that my inspiration for making a very good work is food. You know, let us put this way. So when you have food, you will eat. When you eat, you'll you'll get satisfied. When you get satisfied, you make a work. You make your work well. You will work well. Then if you work well, you have a good salary. If you have a good salary, you'll have food again. And this process goes over and over and over until you get rich like me. So on the other hand, when you don't have food, this will happen. If you don't have food, you won't eat. If you won't eat, you will be hungry. If you will be hungry, you won't be satisfied. If you won't be satisfied, you will make your work not that well. If you make your work not that well, you'll get your salaries down. If you get your salaries down, then you won't have any spare money to buy some food. So this process goes over for once or twice, then you're dead because of starvation. So that's my theory about my inspiration of food. So food is needed by anyone, by everyone of us. So it gives us energy, and I think some people wouldn't eat food when doing their job, and I think that's the reason why they make their job not that well and get their salary down. So yeah, so let me tell another story for you. So in the past, in your school, there are so many bullies, like so many bullies. Then they bully me. So look at my arms. It look my thumb and index finger fit in my arms, and I think, you know, you might say I'm thin. Yeah, I'm thin, like this thin, and I don't know how to punch or to kick. I just know is to carry my books, then read it. So that's the reason why I read so much, because I really love books. But now, look at my company. Look at the school that I built. Look, it's so big. And yeah, that's a school that me and other partners from other companies built for children. And there are no bullies there, I'm telling you. So where are the bullies right now? So the bullies in the past are now my employees. They work for me, you know, they work for me. So what's the lesson of life there? So for I will just tell you, don't make a bad thing that you won't regret now, that you will forget in the future, like fighting with your parents. That's a good example. When you fight with your parents, you wouldn't regret it now, but in the future, when they're gone, you would regret it. You would regret that you had fight with your parents. You know, that's a really bad thing, and that causes depression. And depression kills people. And I think that's the main cause of suicide, because of depression and because of regret. So now look at me. I'm rich and famous, and I think, you know, many kids like you want to follow my footsteps. But let me tell you, take your life slowly, not don't take it hastily. because if you take it hastily, you would end up making it bad. You know, I took my life really slowly. I took it one step at a time, like stepping stones. I didn't jump from one stone to another like big steps. I took it very small steps, because between that steps there's part of life. There's life in it. And I think that's the lesson. Lesson is in between life and another life. So take your steps slowly. Like from this place to this place, not this place to this place. So that's another lesson for you. And another lesson that I will teach you is to look at the past. Don't look onto future, because if you look onto future, you wanna know what will happen. And if you look in the past, you could use some teachings that was taught to you in the past and use it for the future. So you must look on the past, not in the future, you because future teachings, you wouldn't know about that. You would know about the past teachings that was taught to you. So as my closing remarks, so I would like to thank all of you and all of those people who invited me to make this commencement speech. I know it's quite long, so don't bore out, because I know I gave so much lessons to you right now. So my last lesson to you is bring my lesson and remember it, because in the future you might need all of these lessons, and you know, use it and be like me too. So thank you and bye bye.